I need sis to check that suitcase one more time. I need Indiyah to check that suitcase one more time.
It's not that I don't want you here. Yeah. It's not the way you said to my eyes.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing okay and everyone is doing well. Guys, did you watch that episode? Hey! A lot to unpick, okay? And a lot to unpack. Another week of Love Island reviews. So as I usually and I always say, number one, if you haven't yet subscribed, of course you should also subscribe and definitely join the family. Number two, if you aren't yet following me on Instagram, be sure to follow me at SarahDestinyX. And number three, please get cozy and comfy for her, Abina, and your snacks. And let's get into this review. Let's start off with Casa Amor. As you guys know, in Friday's episode we were already introduced to Casa Amor, in which the girls were the ones that went to the Casa Amor village, you know. The girls were the ones that went to the Casa Amor villa instead of the guys. So that was quite an interesting twist that the Love Island producers decided to take this year. Let's start off with the girls getting to know the guys, asking who they are and what they do. I'll be honest with you, it's going to take me a while to get used to everyone's names. So I know a few people's names, but I may not know some people's, but just bear with me, okay? By tomorrow I'll get there. I'll definitely get there. Danica, of course, was speaking about how excited she is because of course this is her time to shine. You guys know in the old villa, Danica was grafting, okay, absolutely grafting, and still wasn't able to bag someone. So it's nice to know that she's kind of been given fresh meat to deal with and also try and see if she can bag someone. She did say that she is gravitating towards Billy and that Josh is also her type. And Tasha did also make a very interesting comment that she did say her type is Josh because she usually goes for models. Is Andrew a model? Someone let me know, I'm not sure, but you know we have our eyes on Tasha anyway, so that's that. Let's move on to the guys. So the guys are, of course, are still in the villa. They are unaware of Casa Amor whatsoever. I don't know if they were intentionally trying to meditate, but they were just screaming, which was very awkward. And then they ended up getting a text that they should pack a bag for their girls because the girls are on a girls trip, hashtag Casa Amor. So now the guys know that Casa Amor is a thing. They're screaming, they're shouting. I believe they jumped into the water, and I was just thinking, wait, hold up. You guys are just a bit too excited, okay? We're gonna get into this later on, but you guys are just a bit too excited. So of course the guys were given the opportunity to pack the clothes for the girls. Just a few things I'm going to speak about here. Andrew packed the teddy. It was very much given Mollie, May and Tommy. Stop forcing them on us, okay? No one cares about that teddy bear. That teddy will never be Ellie Belly. I think the teddy bear for Mollie and Tommy was called Ellie Belly, but it will never, okay? It will never. Luca was packing fish flops, which is 100% a huge self-sabotage. Not self-sabotage to him, but obviously to Gemma, because of course, how's she gonna be sexy and she's wearing sliders that look like fish? But he did say that he misses her quite a lot. Let's get into the situ. Let's get into the situ, guys, because I just needed to know if, was it my ears? Or was it my eyes? Because I'm pretty sure that Dami was the first guy to put that ring in his suitcase. We're gonna get into it. Just listen to what I'm saying. Dami packed a what? Dami packed a ring. Thank you very much. But he also was smelling Indiyah's clothes as well, which was quite funny. Jax was looking at selfies on his phone from him and Paige. You guys already know how I feel about Paige now, and you also know how we felt about Jax. So they do definitely get a side eye from me. So that was very interesting. But he did say as well he doesn't actually think that Paige will change because they have something very strong. So interesting there. Davide made me laugh because Davide was just like, guys, just live in the moment, you know, just live in the moment. But he basically said he wanted to see how things would go, and he basically isn't scared to care, if that makes sense. Sounds a bit weird, but basically I feel like from Davide's point of view, it was a coming across like, okay, Casa Amor is here. Ekin-Su said she's going to change, but at the same time things were still not set in place when she was here. So yeah, he's kind of given free reign to act as to how he wants to care and also how he wants to be as well. He also told the guys that he deleted their images because Luca and Paige were up looking at Gemma and, not Luca, sorry, Luca and Jax were up looking at Gemma and Paige's pictures, which was very funny. And then I think Luca said something like, oh, if you had Ekin-Su's pictures, you'll stare at it too. And he was like, I deleted them. So very interesting, very interesting. So let's move on to back at Casa Amor. The guys were getting to know the girls and also asking about their situations. I'll just quickly flag on a few things that the girl said. Paige, when she was asked, she was like, oh, can I go to the toilet? Which is very interesting because Paige, it's as if Jax is your knight in shining armor. What exactly is going on? Ekin-Su said that no one is really girlfriend and boyfriend. It's given city girls. City Girls are up, even though from the lineup of the guys, I don't actually think Ekin-Su is going to couple up with anyone new. I think Davide may potentially, but let's get into that anyway. And Tasha was also saying that she's happy with Andrew. Let's move on to Deji speaking with Indiyah. Deji speaking with Indiyah. So Deji, I know Deji and I know Josh and I know Billy. Those are the three names that I really know of the Casa Amor guys. But Deji, of course, is a Nigerian guy from London. And he was speaking with Indiyah. He was very, very, very straight up with her and said that he is very much interested in getting to know her like that. He did ask, when Indiyah said, you know, she's very much okay with the situation that she has with Dami, he did say, oh, where's Dami from? And I'm just thinking, bro, your name is Deji. Damilola. It's given Nigerian, so why are you asking such an interesting question? Thank you very much. But Indiyah was also saying, of course, that, you know, Dami's Nigerian and of course she is Jamaican. So Deji did make a very interesting joke that it's the battle of the Niger boys. I did like the accent at first. I just don't want the accent to get annoying. Like, that's just me. I don't know. It's just me. It might just be me. I just get, not the ick, because I'm proud of you guys know me. I speak my accent in nearly every single review, but I just don't want that to be Deji's selling point when he's speaking to Indiyah. So that's just that. Let's move on to Josh and Danica. They were having a chat. Danica did say in her confessionals that she's very much happy to basically just hang up her grafting boots, and I'm very happy that she's doing that because sis was grafting, okay? Sis was grafting in the main villa. In regards to Josh, I do think Josh is quite cool and I think he's okay. I think the only thing that I would say in regards to Josh is I just don't want him to come across annoying. Like, you can tell he's very confident, and I guess he knows that with Danica being 100% single, like, yeah, if I get her and she gets me, then I'm definitely making it back to the main villa. I just want him to graft, if that makes sense. I just don't want him to get too comfy, but I'm happy that Danica, yeah, I'm happy she's, you know, stepping back, taking a break. Let's move on to Paige and Billy. Briefly, they were just having a chin wag. They seem to be getting on quite well. Do I think Paige's head is going to turn just yet? I'm not too sure, but it is very clear and also very evident that Billy is very much interested in her. So let's move on to the bedtime. Samuel, first and foremost, yeah, Love Island Twitter is the worst, okay? Love Island Twitter is the absolute worst. Samuel was like to Indiyah, oh, like, basically asking if he can sleep in her bed today, tonight, and then Indiyah was just like, oh, I'm not really sure. And I was just thinking, sis, just tell the guy you're not interested and keep it stepping, because for me personally, Samuel doesn't necessarily give. I know there was a very scandalous scandal that took place over the weekend in which people were comparing his Love Island face to his social media face. People assuming that he uses Facetune, allegedly. Okay, I'm not saying anything, allegedly, but assuming that he uses Facetune and he also edits his pictures and things like that as well. So that's just that. But Indiyah did make a very interesting comment, and she said she doesn't know, she might as well sleep on the floor. So let's move on to Gemma. She said of course she will turn her back to any guy that she's with, and yeah, none of the girls slept outside, so it's not really giving loyalty at the moment, but let's see how they get on. So let's move on as well to the guys. So of course, as you guys know, the guys did end up packing the suitcases for the girls, and now they are unraveling the suitcase. So Tasha found that bear again. Like I did say, I don't care for the wannabe Molly May and Tommy storyline. That bear will never be Ellie Belly, okay? Even the fact that I remember Ellie Belly, it just shows the significance of that elephant bear. My gosh. Ekin-Su was very irritated because all Davide packed her was sexy clothes. Like, literally, that is all Davide packed Ekin-Su. So she's basically just like, does he want me to crack on with these guys? Because you know I'm a city girl at heart. I can easily unravel that side to me. And Indiyah, I need sis to check that suitcase one more time. I need Indiyah to check that suitcase one more time. Indiyah was like, oh, no sentimental gifts. I beg your pardon? Dami was the first guy to put his ring in the box. So my theory, and I tweeted this as well, was, are the producers trying to play games with us? Because I don't know why Andrew was, Tasha was able to find that smelly teddy bear, if I'm going to be honest with you. I need Indiyah to just check that suitcase one more time, okay? I just need her to check it just one more time, because Dami's ring should 100% be there. So unless the producers are playing games and trying to remove things to kind of cause a storyline, all I'm saying is she needs to find that ring, and that is that. So let's move on to the following day in the villa. Of course, the girls are speaking in Casa Amor, and Danica was letting the girls know that she is very much interested in Josh. Gemma did something quite nice, I guess, but she did firstly ask Danica, out of all the girls, you know, who exactly is your eye on, because I guess you kind of have first pick in the situation. So yeah, Danica was literally just letting the girls know, this is kind of my top pick at the moment, just giving you guys a heads up. Deji, of course, was speaking to the guys, and he did very much say that he is very, very, very interested in Indiyah. Indiyah did say in her confessionals like, and I think she also said it to the girls as well, like it's just the London accent. And you know what, I get it. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's been hearing Dami and his Irish accent for quite a while. And maybe she just wants to relate with someone more, you know, in her area, you know, on her level, in, you know, that environment. So I get it, I definitely get it. But she did say home sweet home, so I was thinking, hey! And especially because she didn't find Dami's ring as well. Very, very, very interesting. And also Paige and Billy, once again, they get on well for banter. Now let's take it back. Let's take it back to the villa, okay? Because now the guys are introduced to the girls, and like I did say, it may take me a while to get used to the names. Please bear with me, but I will definitely get there. The names are Mollie, Jazmine, Chyna. When she came on, I instantly thought of Indiyah, because I was like, it's giving names. Do you get it? Chyna, Indiyah is giving names. Definitely giving names. Summer, Coco, and Cheyanne. Dami instantly said in the confessionals like, oh, you know, I think the guys are in trouble. And I was thinking, Damilola. Damilola. Dami. How many times will I say your name? Behave. Okay? Behave yourself. Of course, the girls want to try and get to know the guys, and they also wanted to know about their situations in the villa. So Davide did mention that he is coupled up with Ekin-Su. Fortunately and unfortunately, I love Davide, oh my gosh. His character growth in the villa has really grown on me. But he did say it would be very good to see how things go, because of course, as you guys know, things were picking up with Davide and Ekin-Su, but things weren't set in stone and things also weren't solid. Jay, of course, was letting the girls know that he is a single Pringle. If you want to pull an army, you can pull an army, okay? So I was letting the girls know I'm very much single and I'm open and I'm out there. Luca was saying that things are going well with Jamar, and Dami mentioned that he is ready to explore new connections, that he is very happy with Indiyah, but if someone makes him happier, he will see. When he said the new connections thing, it's like I was glitching, okay? It's like I was actually glitching. New connect. Okay, all right, Dami. Jax was saying that him and Paige already had their first test with the whole Jay situation, so he feels like this is going to be another test for them. Everyday tests, okay? Actually, don't test people, because when people fail, you'll be upset. You'll actually be upset. So Jax in that comment, very interesting. It's given Luca part 2, because he seems to be very much obsessed with Paige, just as much as Luca is obsessed with Gemma. And let's move on to Andrew, because guys, my head was spinning. My head was definitely spinning. So of course, the girls are speaking to Andrew, and he's just like, oh, you know, like I'm very happy with Tash or whatever. And the girls literally, they literally came from wherever they came from, and they said, we're gonna tear your singlet today. We're actually gonna tear your singlet. So they were speaking to him, and they basically just voiced their opinions in the fact that, oh, we just kind of feel like, you know, it's almost like you're a mug in a sense, in a nice way, but in an unnice way, of course. Like, you just allowed Tasha to walk over you and things like that. And it was quite funny as well, because Andrew now started thinking, oh, am I a mug? Like, if this is how people think, like, what are people seeing that I can't see? And I was just thinking, Andrew, you better wake up. you better smell the coffee. So it was quite funny, because it's literally just like strangers have come to meet me at my situation, and everyone is seeing something that I'm not seeing. So it's quite funny as well, because he all of a sudden started speaking to Coco. So I guess there's low-key Andrew getting his groove back, if I'm going to be very honest with you. So let's speak about the guys. Of course, they were speaking about who they like all together, and also the Casa girls were speaking about who they like as well. What was quite funny was Luca was speaking to the guys about his situation with Gemma, and in all honesty, it's like all the guys are like, oh, cry me a river, like, we're tired of hearing this lovey-dovey story. Gem. Did you not know anyone before Gemma came? Just every second, Gem, my Gem. So it's quite funny, because it's almost like Dami was trying to shake him, like, bro, loosen up. Even the other guys as well, like Davide, just little sly comments here and there, like, okay, I understand you like Gemma, but it's just not every day. Let's move on to Dami. So Dami was speaking with Summer, and he was speaking about his love language being physical touch. She was also saying that as well. He did say he's a very affectionate person. This is definitely something that we have seen in the other episodes, especially like even with Amber. I remember when him and Amber first started speaking and, you know, getting to that level, whatever level that was. But, you know, he'll randomly just be like, oh, I love it when you held my hand, and just things like that. So you can definitely tell that Dami is an affectionate person. So it's very interesting to also know that Summer's love language is physical touch. Let's move on to Billy. So of course, Billy back at Casa Amor with the girls. He made Paige breakfast, and that's because the night before she actually guessed his birthday. I think it was his birth month correctly, so that was low-key her treat. So it's definitely clear that Billy is very much interested potentially in getting to know Paige, but Billy also was having a conversation with Tasha. So of course he was speaking to Tasha, and the first topic of conversation that they did have was he asked for her opinion of him. No, sorry, her opinion of him. Yeah, sorry, my head is in the clouds. I'm tired, guys. I just came back from an event. But anyway, yeah, her opinion of him. And, you know, she was giving her opinion. he then gave Tasha's opinion, or gave his opinion and, you know, just idea of what he feels Tasha is like. And he was saying things like, oh, you know, you seem like a very like nice girl, very well rounded, but like he definitely like have like a fiery side. And Tasha was like, yeah. And I'm just thinking like, Tasha's really trying hard to be this bad bee. Am I the one who's clocked it? She's always trying to remind people that she's fiery and she's sassy. If you guys remember when she was trying to draw Andrew out for whatever situation that was, I think there was a point where she was just like, oh, I just don't feel like I'm the same person. So I feel like Tasha really wants to be a bad bee, but it's just not really given. She did also mention as well that no one is girlfriend and a boyfriend in the villa. So is Tasha's head gonna turn? Early days, let's find out in a couple of days. Let's move on to Gemma and Jack. So Gemma and Jack were having a conversation about their families. Gemma must really be into people with very interesting tattoo placements, because we already know about Luca's one. Jack's one says, what does Jack's one say again? Yeah, what's meant for you won't pass you by. Which is true. I definitely believe that. But on your chest, I don't know about that one. But anyway, in case you don't know, Jack is also another celebrity kid. So his dad is in the Boyzone band. Is his name is it Ronan Keaton? I think it's Ronan Keaton. Either way, they're technically both celeb kids. So they were speaking about their relationships with their dads, which was quite nice. You can definitely tell that Gemma was quite excited to open up that conversation as well. She didn't mention, or maybe the clips cut it out, that her dad is of course Michael Owen, but I guess they do have something to bond over at the fact that their parents are both celebrity kids. No, their parents are both celebrities, making them celebrity kids. Last but not least, let's move on to Luca speaking with Mollie. Mollie basically just wanted to find out where his head was at in regards to the whole Gemma situation, because as you know, Luca is extremely closed off. But Mollie was very blunt and open with her response to him, and if she said things like, you know, basically just don't be like too close. And he did say it would take someone extremely special to make his head turn. So do I think Luca is going to turn at the moment? Not now, because he's definitely glued to Gemma. But it'll be very interesting to see if maybe Mollie can kind of get into his head a bit and see if there's going to cause some drama and friction there. Now let's move on to tomorrow night. Oh, my head and my heart. Guys, you know, as I've really been filming this review, I've literally just been thinking of Dami. Why is Dami on my mind? Why is Dami actually on my mind? So in tomorrow night's episode, we already got a little glimpse. Dami was kissing, or was about to kiss Summer. I believe it was Summer. Ah, oh, Dami, why? People already have a viewpoint of Yoruba guys. In case you don't know, they're called Yoruba demons. Unfortunately, not all of them are Yoruba demons, by the way. There are some good Yoruba guys out there, but a lot of them have ruined the reputation for a lot of Yoruba guys, and Dami is falling into that trap. Hey, Damilola. Oh God, my heart. Okay, my actual heart. Dami is actually stressing my head out. He's actually stressing my head out. But yeah, guys, that was the first episode of this week. What am I going to say? I'm going to say strong. I do feel like the Casa Amor girls and the Casa Amor girls lineup is 100% stronger than the guys. I feel like from the guys, right now we're only really seeing a lot of Josh, Deji, Billy, and Jack. Yeah, I really need to get these names. Wow, it's just remembering all these people's names. Like, we've literally just been used to so many people over the past couple of weeks, and now we need to learn new people. It's too much. It's actually just too much. But yeah, I definitely feel like those are the four guys who are kind of really trying to get their foot in the door when it comes to Casa Amor. And I guess with the girls as well, we're definitely going to find out more about them in tomorrow's episode and the episode after that as well. But yeah, Dami. And that ring, okay, where is that ring? Producers need to cough up that ring, because I don't actually know where that ring is. But yeah, guys, that is the end of my review. As always, I'd love to know what you actually thought of it. Please let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, we're in for a good week. Casa Amor is here. Casa Amor always comes to rattle things and spice things up, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what is going to come. As always, please be sure to comment down below. If you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Definitely join the family and also support me as well. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the video there. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please take care, stay blessed, and I shall see you tomorrow.